Alright, hello and welcome back to Deus Ex, the original. Tonight we're going to continue... can I use the base? No, I can't. We just got taken to a secret location to meet with our informant, Morgan Everett.
It would be rather serendipitous if Bob Page invented something Everett could not figure out.
Okay, so that's basically a quick explanation as to why Morgan Everett fears... why Bob Page fears Morgan Everett. Even though they went through all that work to wipe out the Illuminati prior to the events of the game starting. Looks like we're on a big rooftop of some sort. No, there's no way to get in. Guess this is a one-way door. Alright, I need something to boost my vision. I can't see, it's too dark. I guess I can kind of see through the plants. Ooh, a garbage can, this could work. Yeah, that helps a bit. I guess I'm not supposed to go in that direction quite yet. But there's a path here I didn't even realize I could take. Ah, here we are. Oh, perfect. This is exactly what I needed. Recharge me, if you please. Alright, let's go ahead and heal ourselves up as much as humanly possible. And these are some supply crates, so let's, pod charger. More non-lethal way to go. I can safely turn on the flashlight as well, since we have an easy way to restore our energy. Get a... and underwater creatures. I think you can actually find a way into those.
Good news, huh? Looks like we might pull this thing off.
Alex, what are you doing here?
Tong sent me. He wanted me to help with the decryption.
Looks like Everett has it all figured out.
Listen quickly. Tong doesn't trust the Illuminati. He sent me here to keep an eye on Everett.
I see. How about the triads? Is the truce going to hold?
Last I heard. But I guess we have other things to worry about now, huh? I'll keep you in touch through your info link. I'll try my best to keep you informed.
Yes, do exactly that. Keep me informed.
Yeah, do exactly that. EMP grenade, bioelectric cell, I can never have too many of those. Soda. Toby, I'm afraid we'll be in the lab for quite a while, concentrating on this most interesting new development. If you need access to the security system, this week's code, we should be especially wary now with this recent turn of events. I imagine Bobby's feeling the first signs of apprehension as he tends to overreact when that happens. Oh, Bob Page. And if Lucius continues to complain, he may access his life support with the same password. Please don't raise temperature more than a degree. I just don't want him thawing out. Ooh, that's a neat effect. Houseplants. Yeah, the alarm shouldn't go off because I'm technically approved. Whether or not it was wise to approve me is, of course, another question entirely.
So this is where the Illuminati ended up after centuries of conspiring to rule the world.
The conspiracy is about to begin again, JC, between you and me. Nicolette was wise to bring us together. Wise like her mother. The most effective partnerships, like Beth's and mine, arise from mutual necessity.
I came to talk about the Grey Death. Atanwe said you cracked the virus.
A trivial matter. Page added nothing to the core design. However, what we need to construct is a carbon ROM module, not exactly a vaccine.
Oh, huh.
Can it be done without a universal constructor?
No, we need time on a UC. But I know where we might find one, and also gain access to the U.S. military networks.
U.S. military?
To stop Icarus from completely destroying the Daedalus AI. Daedalus is a design of mine. It replaced the old Echelon 3 network.
So that's who Daedalus is.
Echelon. The surveillance system for the United Nations. So Daedalus was an MJ-12 tool and rebelled?
More of a pattern matching error. It classified Majestic 12 as a terrorist group, alongside the NSF and Silhouette.
And alongside the Illuminati, right? Are you sure Daedalus is your ally?
What matters to us is that it opposes Majestic 12. We must help it destroy their intelligence apparatus. But that will require the military networks. I have already contacted Gary Savage of X-51.
The former Area 51 scientists. Are they still camped out at the Vandenberg Air Force Base?
They are close to completing a UC and have the kind of connection Daedalus will need.
Sounds like my pilot and I should head to Vandenberg.
Yes, I took the liberty of radioing him. Here is the key to the helipad stairway. The door is in the foyer where Atanwe revived you. Good luck. I will be in contact.
Guess I can turn off my augmentation now. Oh yeah, this is perfect actually. I can see through everything with this. Don't need anything through there. That is an upgrade item. Everett Enterprises. Presumably his company that works similar to Page Industries. Alright. Oh darn, I don't have room for that. Drop this. And actually, I think I should upgrade either the aggressive defense system or the arms here, because as you can see, this is heavily useful for melee builds, and what do you know, that's the kind of build I'm doing. This is really good because rockets and grenades pretty much get detonated directly on top of the person firing them, and that is extremely useful. At the same time, being able to smash through stuff with the Dragon's Tooth is really, really fun. Explosives are not going to become any less common, so I think this might actually be worth my time. Oops, don't activate. Upgrade. There we are. Upgrade. At level 4, it's absolutely insane. I don't need the body armor. I'm not doing a body armor upgrade. I'll just take one of these and see if the medical bot can enhance anything of it. Alright, I've already gotten those two, so I don't need to worry about it. Health I do not need because I already used my augmentation, so let's drop this and drop this. Yeah, whatever augmentations you choose in this game, they're permanent, so I only have that one that's missing that I can choose anymore. Everything else is locked in place. It's not too bad, though. I know what the majority of these do, so I can at least make sure I don't waste my skills. Those are just mods, I don't really need those. Alright, now let's see if this is one of the missing parts. Hello, Metabot, please install this if it's new. Ah, yes it is. Alright, ballistic protection reduces damage from bladed weapons and physical bullets. Emp Shield. This is good if since I'm going to be getting into fights a lot. Being practically bulletproof would be extremely useful. At the same time, EMP drains my energy a lot, so... And on top of its damage, but at the same time... Yeah, I think this one's going to be the useful one. There we go. We officially have all of our augmentations. See if I can find a code for that. If not, I will use the 4 multi-tools, because as you can see, I've got a decent selection. But dang, the chapel in Paris really devoured my lockpicks. And remember, there were a lot of lockpicks in there in the general sense. Recharge me if you please. I'll be back to do that again later. Might as well grab some more soy food for easy healing. Credit chips. There we are. Oh, is there anything in here I missed? Chocolate bar, I guess. Unlocked. Oh, for a moment I thought that was someone else. I was all, oh dear, someone saw that, didn't they? This is a new location, interesting. Well, let's hack this terminal since nobody's here to watch me. I'm not sure if these would be okay with me being in here, so I figure I'd best be safe. Credit chips, 100 credits added. Data cube, feel free to visit the Morpheus while I'm out with this code. I'm sure I'll have many interesting things to discuss. Pay no attention to Lucius, he complains at the slightest provocation. Wait, what?
What are you doing back here?
Lucius De Beers.
Denton, right?
Yeah. You're alive in that thing?
I am conscious. Tell Everett I am cold. He keeps me so cold.
Who are you? Do you mind if I ask?
The Supreme Enlightened. The leader of the Illuminati.
I thought Everett was a leader.
I am the leader. I brought the Illuminati up through the 20th century to the height of their power. I had presidents and premiers eating out of my hand. I am the one. Our decline is the result of my own. All we need is for me to get back on my feet. What did Everett tell you?
Nothing.
I merely await certain technologies. Then I will be restored. Everett has sworn it.
Alright, yeah, I doubt it would have been a problem if I had been in front of the camera there. I believe I'm technically allowed to be near Lucius De Beers. It's just Everett finds him annoying, I guess, since as you saw through all these dialogues, he keeps the guy on ice, I guess. Did I forget to, yeah, I did forget to deactivate that. Whoops. How embarrassing. I flexed my muscles and forgot to unflex them the entire time. Don't you just hate when that happens? I guess it makes sense Tracer Tong isn't sure if he can trust Morgan Everett here. But I guess we'll have to find out for ourselves.
Don't forget to say hi to your friend from UNATCO, Mr. Jacobson.
Already bumped into him.
Very thoughtful of Tong. My own computer technician. I suppose he can help me prepare a comlink for Daedalus.
By the way, Lucius De Beers says he's cold.
I know. 18 degrees Celsius, to be exact.
Don't you think that's a little chilly?
I keep his metabolism low so he will last. He is a good advisor. A one-man think tank, so to speak.
He said he's the leader of the Illuminati.
A harmless fantasy. He also thinks I'm going to restore his body.
You aren't?
You
The
are?
technology has been around for decades, but he does not need to know that.
Wow, that's an asshole thing to do.
You saw a piece of Echelon 3 in Beth's chateau. We salvaged some of the hardware.
Interesting. Echelon 3, the UNOT code thing. That's something that was mentioned at the start of the game, if I remember correctly. Little did we realize how important it would be in the end. Now here's the thing, do we want to give Lucius the bad news? That he intends to just keep him as basically a pet? That Everett tends to keep him as basically what amounts to a pet? Oh, I guess this is the way we came in. And this is the one I want to be. Actually, I should go see... I don't know, once we tell Lucius that the bad news, he's not going to take it well. We can hold off a bit for now, I suppose.
Just got refueled. I'm waiting for you.
Wait, what?
Huh? Is there a problem?
Just looking around.
I checked her out. She's fueled up and ready to go.
Is something wrong?
Huh? No, I said I checked her out. You want the thing to run, right? If you're gonna cross the ocean.
Of course. Better safe than sorry.
Why does he sound like Barney Gumble from The Simpsons? Yeah, also, who the hell is this? He didn't even mention it when we spoke with him. Yeah, too much isn't adding up here. Let's speak with Morgan Everett before we leave here. Technically speaking, this is a very short area, but as you can see, the stuff with Lucius means there's a few interesting things you can see. I suppose it only makes sense the home of an Illuminati member would have all these many secret areas. I guess Tracer Tong wasn't wrong when he felt it was necessary to have like 3 different secret doors before you reach his office. And here we have a cat floating in midair, nothing unusual. Cats do that.
Hey, about your mechanic at the helipad. Something about him seemed a little off.
Yes, Pierre. I haven't been able to reach him. What's wrong?
Pierre? He sounded American to me.
Pierre has never been to America. Who's up there? He's not one of my people.
I don't know, but he shouldn't be working on the chopper.
You better get back to the helipad on the double. That man must be eliminated. One spy could wreck everything we're working for.
I won't let him get away.
Well, I guess we know what we need to do. Yeah. This is actually another one of those choices that actually will affect the later of the game. I'm afraid I'm gonna have to spoil that now. But that's because the outcome won't be apparent for quite some time. But I will say, for the sake of the stream, yes, I did actually fail to figure out this mystery before the end of the first game, and I'll let you know exactly what happened once it does. If we have a spy here, I suppose we have a job to do, don't we?
Alright, start talking. Who sent you?
I don't know what you mean.
You got a funny way of talking. Pierre.
It wasn't me. He was dead when I got here.
What?
You've got 5 seconds to tell me who you work for. 1. 2.
No one, man. No one.
He had pistol ammo. If we let him get away, he would have started shooting us. Alright, so let this be a lesson to all of us. Never trust Barney Gumble to work on your helicopters or other vehicles for flight. Although funny, because I remember a Simpsons episode he actually was a good pilot. Now.
Where is he? I will remember these small injustices. When I am revived, I will remember.
Should we be honest, or should we keep it up? Well, if I select this, nothing interesting really happens, so I guess I should do this just to show off how he
Edward
reacts.
has no intention of reviving you.
He must. He has been commanded.
He keeps you on ice so that he can benefit from your experience. But he intends to rule the Order himself.
No. No. I will not allow it. If I only had command of my body. Now even Everett betrays the Illuminati. Can no one be trusted? Young Denton, use the computer to my left. Find a way to shut me down. All I wanted was to touch the world one more time. Take one more breath of air. I will not be a prisoner.
We're gonna go back to Morgan Everett one more time, see if we can talk him into changing his mind. This is actually a pretty heavy decision, and I don't blame anyone who will, regardless of what choice they make, because this is another quest that has no real reward one way or another. It's just a matter of which personally do you believe is the right thing to do. Oh, nice, it's already fully restored. Don't get me wrong, I do think having quests with actual rewards is an important part, but sometimes having one that is really just here to make you think, those can be very important as well. Speaking of which, I think I have the code to this now. Let me check. 8001. 8001, A Space Odyssey. Morpheus Notebook 8B. Morpheus has been moody as of late, and I've been unable to determine the approximate cause of his change in behavior. This problem with the n-variable systems at arbitrary levels of sophistication, perturbances become unquantifiable. Is personality nothing more than a tidal change in a non-linear system? And if so, what is the moon? What forces upon the shape of these tides? Morpheus could tell me if only Morpheus could model its own behavior, but this would require system orders of magnitude more complex to execute simulation of its own identity. I may resort to a full battery input analysis test to be compared with baseline. I do not know whether, at this level of development, Morpheus could be cognizant enough to find experience unpleasant. I don't know why the word occurs to me, as anthropomorphized as something that's obviously not human, but what may not so obviously be alive. Alright, we're gonna speak with Morgan Ever if he has no new dialogue.
Surveillance used to be daemon-based. Daedalus is more distributed. A blip of his code runs on every communication device on the planet.
Interesting. I'd ask if that includes smartphones, but this game predates the concept, I think. Well, actually, Blackberries have been used by businesses for quite a while, and they became a lot more mainstream later. Unfortunately, it looks like he's not going to respond, so first things first. We're going to fulfill Lucius's request. I'm not sure if that's the right thing to do or not, but I think for the sake of the stream, I should do that, largely because that leads to more dialogue. While if I leave him, I can tell you right now that whatever you choose will not impact the game at all. As mentioned, Morgan Everett intends to run the place himself, and while Lucius is a good advisor, he clearly has no intention of bringing him back because he'd take control of everything again. So yeah, unfortunately this is one change where it doesn't really matter what you do. Shut down bio-support system. Right.
What did I tell you? That was my former colleague, my friend. I know he wasn't doing very well and he was in pain, but I wanted to keep him alive. Stop messing with my equipment and get to the helicopter.
Yeah, that's the only real difference, whether or not you follow through with Lucius's request. Alright, I don't want to go to the helicopter yet. I'm not sure if I could go through with a choice like that if I was I think the first time I played, I went through with it simply because I felt it was De Beer's choice and not Morgan Everett's, but it's a rough one. I have the feeling that I'd change my opinion on which one depending on my mood and how I was feeling at the time of the playthrough, because that's something that I could easily go either way on, I think. It's rough. I'm sure plenty will agree or disagree with me, and honestly, the fact that happens at all is proof the game is doing its job. The fact it's giving us so much to discuss, even if it doesn't really impact the game itself any. Morpheus. Prototype A program.
23 years old. No residence. No ancestors. No employer.
How do you know who I am?
I must greet each visitor with a complete summary of his file. I'm a prototype for a much larger system.
What else do you know about me?
Everything that can be known.
Everything that can be known.
Go on. Do you have proof about my ancestors?
You are a planned organism, the offspring of knowledge and imagination, rather than of individuals.
I'm engineered, so what? My brother and I suspected as much while we were growing up.
You are carefully watched by many people. The unplanned organism is a question asked by nature and answered by death. You are another kind of question, with another kind of answer.
Are you programmed to invent riddles?
I am a prototype for a much larger system. The heuristics language developed by Dr. Everett allows me to convey the highest and most succinct tier of any pyramidal construct of knowledge.
It's not much, but I do like this little dialogue because it gives a bit more insight into JC's younger years, and Paul's for that matter. So they did grow up in the traditional sense, but the fact they were with a lab and all that made them realize that they might have been artificial creations. And we did get confirmation earlier that was the case, and it didn't bother JC so much. The fact that he's in his mid-20s, around his early to mid-20s, probably helps with that revelation compared to if he was a teenager or something. But, well, I guess he's a bit stoic either way.
How about a report on yourself?
I was a prototype of Echelon 4. My instructions are to amuse visitors with information about themselves.
I don't see anything amusing about spying on people.
Human beings feel pleasure when they are watched. I have recorded their smiles as I tell them who.
Some people just don't understand the dangers of indiscriminate surveillance.
The need to be observed and understood was once satisfied by God. Now, we can implement the same functionality with data mining algorithm.
Interesting that, well, first of all, he's the prototype for Echelon 4, meaning he was the prototype for Daedalus as well, and Icarus, by extension, since Daedalus was created by Illuminati, while MJ-12 created Icarus. Now, JC has a pretty good point. Constant surveillance doesn't seem like too big of a deal, but like Axl Rose says, privacy is a pretty important thing, and sometimes you just need time to yourself. Now, the rest of this is... well, this is one of those conversations where, depending on who you ask, it's either just the game waxing poetic, it could get you thinking but not necessarily important, but others will say it ties into the plot significantly. And I think how you feel about that... well, I guess what matters most is what you personally take away from it. Even if you think it's just Morpheus waxing poetic, that's still... well, something to get you thinking, right? I also believe this now is something else we can ask Morgan Everett about, so let's go and do that. This is, like I said, for a tiny area, there's actually quite a bit you can do in here.
What's that computer system for? The one with the blue face for an interface.
Blue face
Oh,
for
nothing. Just something for passing the time and amusing guests.
It has access to quite a bit of information, including information about me.
An old prototype, for Daedalus, actually.
Yeah.
It doesn't really handle surveillance in its current state.
So you have your own private Echelon system.
Mr. Denton, your pilot is waiting. If we control communications, we can organize and the other side cannot.
That's a pretty good point. Now we'll go on and... since this is just one pick, let's go ahead and use this one. Yeah. That's if you want to go into the water, because I believe there are some items in there you can collect if you so wish. I don't really want to, but... let's see, I guess. Let's see if, Morpheus here has anything else to say before we leave. I forget how much dialogue he has, but he has a decent amount.
Electronic surveillance hardly inspires reverence. Perhaps fear and obedience, but not reverence.
God and the gods were apparitions of observation, judgment, and punishment. Other sentiments toward them were secondary.
That's
no
highly
one will
debatable.
ever worship a software entity peering at them through a camera.
The human organism always worships. First, it was the gods. Then, it was fame, the observation and judgment of others. Next, it will be the self-aware systems you have built to realize truly omnipresent observation and judgment.
You underestimate humankind's love of freedom.
The individual desires judgment. Without that desire, the cohesion of groups is impossible. And so is sin.
I guess that's hard to say. Generally, a lot of earlier parts of civilization were considered, first of all, if I remember right, hubs for trading and stuff were one of the main reasons cities started to exist as a concept. And another was simple stuff like farming and stuff were just because it was convenient to have that sort of thing made instead of having to hunt and gather it all the time. You just make it yourself. Now to the gods thing, there's a heavily debate on what the whole thing came about to begin with. I honestly have no idea myself, but I feel that trying to boil it down simply may be, I don't know, honestly. On one hand, I want to say it's a bit too simple to boil it down just one thing or another, but on the other hand, and it's not everything has a complex solution. At the same time, that doesn't mean we should be avoiding any kind of look into complexities just because we think we already have the answer. Oh well.
The human being created civilization, not because of a willingness, but because of a need to be assimilated into higher orders of structure and meaning.
I don't know. A lot of the biggest, like I said, I know history records some of the earliest cities as trading centers for hubs, trading hubs and stuff like that, so I don't know. It could be that social interaction is something that people just inherently use. I mean, that's why... Yeah, there's a lot of... I know there's like... Let's see, I think... Where's the sound? I do know there's atheist churches of sorts, just so that people get a sense of community even if they aren't necessarily religious. Yeah, that's a pretty good example, I think. But what I will say is, I'm not sure, well, I don't think that Morgan Everett's lying when he says he considers Lucius to have been a friend and all that. You have to admit, he's kind of a questionable friend if he's just there for it, keeping him for his own benefit. A lamb. I'll definitely need a bunch of these for the future.
I talked to Savage. Sounds like Vandenberg may be in some trouble. Get in.
You better double-check your systems. That mechanic was an imposter.
Yeah?
Everett doesn't know him. What did he work on?
The fuel system. Now that you mention it. Wait a minute. This isn't right.
What isn't?
Oh my god, JC, a bomb!
A bomb.
It's remote controlled. Hold on.
Get out of there.
Just have to pull this wire. There. Relax. I disabled the detonator. We can drop the thing in the Atlantic on the way back to the States. Make a good detective, JC. Ready to get out of here?
Yeah, that was one of the more cheesy lines in the game.
Let's go.
But it definitely has been a meme for a good reason, but I can tell you right now, I was looking forward to having that line get recorded since the beginning, really.
The snipers heard your helicopter and took off. You guys saved my life.
Glad you're all right. Why is Majestic 12 attacking?
You with the NSF?
We have a common enemy, if that's what you mean.
MJ-12 is short a UC. They lost the one in Hong Kong, and now something has happened to the Pasadena Ocean Lab.
Are the Vandenberg labs safe?
The base is locked down until we can destroy the enemy bots. Unfortunately, MJ-12 disabled our own bot defense system, and no one has been able to activate the backup power.
I could give it a shot. Where are the controls?
There are 2 separate units at the west end of the base. It won't be easy. MJ-12 has hacked the security grid and taken control of nearly all of our defenses. Turrets, cameras, alarms, and they have snipers everywhere.
Easier than a straight fight with military bots.
I suppose you're right. I can give you a map. One of the units is in the main complex. The other one is in an exposed location. The activation code is 5868.
Excellent.
One of the control units is outside to the southwest. The other one's in the transformer room.
Nothing on these corpses. Unfortunately, I need to find a new metal box if I want to do this. 5 points already. Ah, metal box. Alright, augmentations, arms buff. There we are. Now I don't have to worry about this turret. But I can use this here to see if I can. Let's see here. Welcome to X51 Secure Net. No idea what that is, but... enemies.
Definitely somebody. Yeah, false alarm, I guess. Hey, come, gotcha.
Ooh, a medical supply crate. Medkit? Good, 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 good. Oh, I didn't see those boxes there. Well, I guess I should go down, shouldn't I? And this box is going to be my companion cube for the run for this particular area. This should make things a bit interesting, don't you think? Probably should have tried to preserve that trolley, but... since that gives me better vision than the box, but... that was just too easy to not... that was just, I couldn't just not take advantage of that. Really now.
Terminating now.
There we go.
Finish him off.
Oh, here they come. We know the happens now. I took a lot of damage there. But I got to lead some enemies into a fun situation. I don't want to eat 3 tools for that. See? Problem solved. Oh dear. Oh, they blew themselves up. Ah, yes. Heal all, please. Thank you. This music isn't that bad, actually. Alright, let's go ahead and hack this here, see what we got. Initializing the icebreaker. From Savage, we must stand. When we left MJ-12, I think all of us knew we had a long road ahead. For many of us, myself included, it's been a road of penance. I've been a good scientist, but I've not been a good human being. I did not think about the consequences of the knowledge I'd fought so hard to gain, or about the people who exploited for their own ambitions. Now, is up the decisions we made and stand against those who would dare eradicate our efforts to create a better... I lost too many friends, I don't intend losing more. Yeah, going out there is too dangerous. I should be fully healed, so... He has a flamethrower, I'm glad I took him out.
A lot of troops up this way?
I don't know. They had me locked up until a minute ago. My assistant's still being held somewhere.
I don't think I've come across him.
If you want to look for troops, you should log into the security network. The username is Command, and the password is Zebra42.
Not a bad idea.
I'm tempted to go with another lockpicking because this reduces it from 3 to 2. Alright, we'll just use the 3 lockpicks then for now. And the door strength is infinite, so how frustrating. Well, better to use it than lose it. Here we are.
I give up, I give up.
Calm down, I'm here to help. What can you tell me about the attack?
They took over the building. We're finished.
Anything specific? I'm heading to the command center. I don't want any surprises.
If I was you, I'd go through the tunnels. You could use the security system to see if the coast is clear. The login's Tunnel 01. The password's Omega 2A.
Any troops down there?
Well, I heard them talking. They don't want to get caught from behind, so they left a few spider bots down there. But guess what? I found an EMP grenade in the storage closet. You can have it if you think you might go down there.
Sure.
Be careful with that thing. I'm staying right here.
I'm staying right here.
You found him.
Is that an anti-gravity room? More medkits, always good. More ambrosia. Flares, I think, are good for certain situations, but I'm not sure I really need it. I also grab the hazmat suit in case I go up against a poison area, and a multi-tool would be nice, yes. Oh right, my seeing box is over here. I thought I was gonna go outside, but as you can see, with all those robots, no thank you. I think I'd rather take my chances indoors. Yeah, I think that was worth it, don't you? Bioelectric cell. Oh, that's water. Well, it's worth eating 4 to get through the water without being electrocuted, I'd say. Then again, I've never been a fan of being electrocuted in water, so... Here we are. Seems my buddy can't join me. Hack the security terminal and let's find out exactly what's here. What injured me? Actually, yeah, all my augmentations are filled, so I don't need that. Nothing up there. Guess I will have to go through here.
Enemy bot destroyed. 3 left.
I could destroy them, or I could find a way to deactivate them.
I've got a... That's him. Hey, stop right there.
I broke line of sight, so he shouldn't see me.
Someone's there. I can hear you. It's Denton. Remember the briefing.
Alright, got it. How am I supposed to get past here?
I've got a aim for the head. That's him. Aim for the head. I'm pulling back.
Oh, other side. Alright, this explains why they refused to use the anti-tank weapon on me, because they would have hit the sides and blown themselves up. Oh, I see. Got a new companion cube at the very least. This is where I started. Technically no, but... Wait, why is the third one here replaced? Oh, lockpicks are gone. Oh, crap. This might be a problem. There's no ladder here or anything. I guess this could be good for me to snipe someone who's on that area. There's a lot of enemy snipers. One potential answer you have is to snipe them yourself, after all. Can't drop that ear. Ah, medical supplies.
Hey, stop right there. That's the one. Okay, drop him. That got him.
Oh crap, this far back? Major reminder. Alrighty. That's one enemy down. This is not as accurate as you'd expect a well-trained pistolier to be. Well, the good news is we know that the only thing in use here is another companion cube. Right. First things first, let me take off my augmentation here and let me grab a drink real quick. Alright, there we go. Save. Alright, we know we have to get here, and we have to get here before the guy with the,
Whoever's out there is in serious trouble.
There we go. Excellent. There we are. Got our medical supplies, got our took out that guy, and also got his darts. Excellent. I just need to be careful because, yeah, too many bots. Security bay. I need to get into one of those. I should have gotten the cloak that hides me from enemy bots rather than the one with people, because the people I can take out with regular weaponry. These bots, they're just too heavily armored. I can drop this, but I should use these. My health is not in too bad of shape, but I do need to be careful. Alright. Yeah, the Gep gun can't take out these guys in a single blast. So I need to be extremely careful. Whoops. That's what I get for firing off a rocket when I didn't have proper vision. But this also brings up the point, I should really have been firing this thing at that other one. Of course I need to wait for that one to pass either way, but...
There goes another one. 2 left.
Two left. And I'm pretty sure it's these two big ones. Wait, why is it coming this way? Did I screw up its patrol route? Okay, it's going back to its normal patrol route now. Which means I can now freely go this way. Comms 01. This might be promising.
You won't find cover in the comm building. Base is locked down until the bots are destroyed.
Alright, so I have to go there after I handle the rest of these guys. Unfortunately, these are really huge. 3 lambs can blow it up, apparently. Maybe even 2, but that's going to be a bit of a rough... Well, I guess I can give it a try. I mean, I got 5. There we are. Nope, it takes 3.
Enemy down. One more bot and the scientists can open the security doors.
That's no good. I can't be using all my lambs on one bot like that. There's gotta be some other way to disable them. Well, actually, I could use the EMP grenades if these aren't sufficient.
Target acquired.
Disabled.
Enemy down. One more bot and the scientists can open the security doors.
Alright, yeah, 2 EMPs are worth it. Can I make it explode, though? Let's do something really dumb. Yeah, I expected that to happen. That was, kind of painful, but... There's the last one. I just need my EMP grenades to take them out. Alright, there's the other one over there. I have to be very careful, though. It looks like it could see me, and it can fire at pinpoint... Apparently, it's a sniper rifle robot by how well it had pinpoint accuracy. There we are.
That's the last of them. The base is no longer under lockdown. Maybe someone in the communications building can put you in touch with Savage. I'm gonna leave you for a bit. Believe it or not, Tom's in California. Sounds like he's in trouble.
Oh dear. Alright. Where's my box? There it is. I guess I have to wait for them to calm down before I can do any talking. Let's take a look around while we're waiting.
You saved our asses.
Okay, I was worried about it about to fire on me for whatever reason. I was like, what? After I just saved you all. Sawed-off shotgun. Okay, so these guys are heavily armed is what I'm getting. Book. Jacob's Shadow. Pinball machine. Little known fact, apparently JC Denton is a total pinball wizard. Might as well heal up best of my ability. Unfortunately, the pistols were a bit disappointing. What?
I need to talk to Gary Savage.
How does it look out there? We got those bots brand new from a guy in Hong Kong, but I guess we should have locked down the power grid, huh?
I took care of the enemy bots, but there might be a few snipers left. Be careful.
We think Dr. Savage and the others are in the control room in the second floor of the command building, but communications are down. The person we sent to find them hasn't reported back. We gave him our key to the control room.
I'll check it out if you want. How do I get there?
The trapdoor in the back room goes down to the utility tunnels, which connect to the command building. We had to send someone that way because of the shooting. Maybe he didn't make it through the radiation. I don't know. He had no protection. The only hazard suits are in the command building itself.
That, So you knew it's radiated, but you decided to go through it anyway? You might want to reconsider that next time you do that. I get desperate times and desperate measures and all that, but really. Anything here? Medkit, those are always good. Well, actually, I should probably grab these bioelectric cells real quick first. Don't know when I'll get another chance to restock after all. Let's turn on a light, shall we?
JC, I'm depending on you. When you find Savage, get him to help you uplink Daedalus. The Milnet computers should be near the control room on the second floor of the command building.
Here we go. Easy. I don't know why, but I really did like the VersaLife, for lack of a better term, dungeon. I guess because you get a moment to check through the whole thing and decide for yourself how you wish to proceed. Ooh, security terminal, let's play it safe here. Could have been useful if I didn't already disable those bots. Generator room, interesting. I have more than enough multi-tools, but... yeah, let's go to the generator room, shall we? One tool just for 5%. Dang. I could potentially have upgraded my, This is a lot of underwater stuff, and I'm not 100% sure where I need to be going. I may have to reload. Yeah, reasons like this are why I say swimming isn't as useless as many like to make it out to be. Five, 8, 6, 8. We'll try this one. It's no good. Oh, there's my companion box, darn it. Well, I got what I came in here for, and I'm not interested in spending even more multi-tools, so... That sounded really intense. Oh, I see. Now I just have to jump over this last one. Easy. And took out the door for me. How convenient. Yeah, I just caused a bunch of explosions, and I should probably use this. Oh dear. That's a lot of radiation. No, I don't want to set off that alarm. Alright, here we are. The hazard. Maintenance access. Oh wow, that's really painful. Strength is infinite, so I need to either lose lockpicks, which I don't have, or go through here. I think that's the corpse of our buddy over there. Hazmat suit activated. I'm out of here. Okay, good. Hazard. Alright, well, I've got a few ways I can handle this. Well, I'm just gonna pick it off from here if that's all the same. Yeah, it's resistant to regular bullets. Regular darts, not... These are regular darts, not the, Yeah. Here we are. That's one problem dealt with, wouldn't you agree? A lockpick, good. Drop this and put this back here. Ah, perfect. Medkit obtained. That's really what I needed most out of this. I got a rocket and all that out of this as well. Ooh, more rockets. I can't get that rocket very easily, and I don't want to risk too much, so we'll forget it. I just have to not use the Gep gun, I guess. Another medkit. Perfect. I kept wondering why I had the pepper cart with me, but now I remember why. Yeah, basically the pepper gun can block those, those laser sights.
God!
Multi-tool and a nano key. We got it. Alright, we can turn off the light here. And we're gonna go and save now because I think we're at the end of the tunnels here. There we are.
Attack my systems and you will suffer considerable losses.
I see. So Icarus is here as well, and he doesn't want Daedalus near us to... He doesn't want to be deleted. Or Daedalus. Well... wait, is this the same office I was in at the start? Yes, it is, actually. Dang it.
Let's see how well you can follow orders.
I will die before I betray Dr. Savage.
You will be permitted to work in one of our laboratories, but you must be willing to follow orders.
Fatal dart time. Freaking finally. Now I get the second floor I need.
You found him.
Heal all, please. Thank you. Well, the good news is I was able to make it through that horrible time. Ooh. Don't know how I missed these stairs before, but a welcome development to be sure. The Man Who Was Thursday. Interesting thing to be reading in the middle of a meeting, or shortly after a meeting. Nothing interesting over there, I guess. So how do I get up there? I have the key now. What the? There was an enemy behind that wall and I never noticed? I mean, props to him for hiding and trying to ambush me, but... 5868. Oh, thank you for the follow, Skylight. I play pretty much anything I'm in the mood for on this channel, so feel free to stop by anytime you see a game that appeals to you. Alright. Here we are. There's a dead body in here. Let's see here. I can probably turn off the enhanced vision now, so... Alright, images. There should be a map here, I think. Security bay, communications, command center, terminal, front gate. Let's see. Showroom on the second floor, but communications are down. I'm not sure why they thought it was a good idea to send someone without... Well, I guess they were desperate to get things going. Well, the good news is I do now have a way to get to the key to the second floor, but the question is, how do I get there exactly? Override active. I'm not sure if this actually does anything, so... Alright, we're gonna do another quick sweep through here to see if we can get anything going. Alright, this is where I came up through, yeah. Oh yeah, infinite strength unlocks. Surefire, the evidence that that's going to be plot relevant at some point. Nothing in here, eh? Behind this painting? No. I don't think that's a painting, actually. Now to get the second floor. Check out the image again. This is the command center where we are right now. Comms 01 is right there. Can I go back in here, actually? They might have some new clues for me for where to go next. Yeah, and those are all disabled thanks to the EMP grenades, so I think we're safe. What are you all upset about? Not sure what got him to go hostile on me all of a sudden. Well, that explains why he went hostile.
We were prepared for a direct attack. Majestic 12 stormed the main building. Savage could be dead.
Oh, that would be most inconvenient if that was the case. Oh yeah, I should be able to go in here now that the lockdown is gone. That's strange. Nothing new to discuss, really. Alright, let's take a look at the images again. I believe we... yeah, since we came out here, we should be around here. The terminal's in the back here. I should be able to follow this back to the terminal then. Pretty sure the MJ-12 snipers are all taken care of. Might as well save while I'm here. Alright. Should be a short order here. I already went through there, although I guess I could grab another. Is there one? Yes, there is. Okay, this should help me see a bit better. Alright, good. This gives that... Okay, so I'm about here. So I need to go over here for the terminal. I mean, if it even lets me do that. What the? There's no door entryway here for the terminal. Oh, how frustrating. Security bay, I can't go there or anytime soon, it seems. Alright, images here. Security bay, we're right here, which means we went around here, here. Wait, if this is the entryway, that means... Huh. Calm 1 and 2. Yeah. There sure are a lot of corpses here. All of them my fault, really, but... How can I even hope to get up there, though? Because when I go up here, it just leads to the office room. There's nothing over here for me to go. How do I climb up there is the question. Maybe the elevator. Roof, control, main. I need to go to the control, so 2. Oh, no wonder. I was making this more complicated than it needed to be. Alright, well, first things first.
Oh my god! Watch yourself. This one's...
That was a little dangerous. Ha! Ballistic armor, I guess that's okay. Unfortunately, I have to wait for her to calm down before I can do any dialogue. There we are.
You alright?
Where the hell are the bots? They're supposed to exterminate these...
MJ-12 cut the power to the defense system, but don't worry, the situation's under control.
Except for the control room, this building has been totally overrun.
Maybe I can do something about that.
Be careful of our defense systems. MJ-12 reprogrammed them and locked our accounts. There's a back door, but I haven't been able to try it out. Log in command, password Zebra42.
Thanks for the warning.
Alright, so there's indeed a couple here. Yep, here's the one we need the key to in order to unlock. Here we are, the metal crate I needed. Alright, there's gonna be some new MJ-12 guys in here, so let's be prepared. Alright, we should probably see if the proper login works here. Command... Oopsie. Okay, that's not the right login. We'll just hack it then. Stand. Gary Savage. Reaction. Genetic profiles. Found data that Garros were asking for on the stuff. Area 51. Genetic profiles for Flynn. Okay, that's the character I named. That's why I named JC. For some reason, he thought it'd be a good baseline when combining the universal constructor's organic construction parameters. When I find them attached, if you got any questions. Jacob's Shadow.
I cannot survive much longer. Help me acquire Milnet access. I must attack. I must attack.
Alright, so these two AIs are going to fight it out, and the winner is... Well, we gotta hope it's the one that we sided with. Oh, lovely. That's a lot of, problems we're gonna have to be dealing with, aren't we? Yeah, we're gonna have to reach that computer somehow, and I'm not sure how we'll do it. Alright, this looks like a safer way to enter. And of course I don't have the key for it yet. There's nothing over here, is there? No, there's not. So we will have to be coming back here. Which unfortunately means we have to find a way through the EMP area. Guess I should have gotten the EMP protection upgrade after all, huh? Here we are.
Mr. Carter.
Carter. Yep, they ran the old dog out.
You were dismissed?
All of us career types. They want cadets who've never been anywhere except UNATCO and the UNATCO Academy.
People won't ask
Easier
questions.
to manage, I suppose.
Yeah, exactly.
Time to come out here and lend a hand. I knew what Savage was up against. I just didn't want to admit it.
It's an honor to have you with us, sir.
All right, enough bawling our eyes out. We've got work to do.
Well, first things first, I need to restore my augmentation energy, recharge, and I can just might as well heal myself while we're here.
I'm Dr. Savage. Thank you. We were close to surrendering when you landed.
JC Denton. I'm working with Morgan Everett of the Illuminati. He's developed a cure for the Grey Death, and we were hoping to get time on your UC to manufacture it.
Everett contacted me just before the attack. Naturally, we'll manufacture the cure once the computer's back up and we get a containment unit for the UC.
How close are you to being operational?
My daughter's on an expedition to the ocean lab right now to find a schematic for the containment vessel. But Lord knows when the computer will be back up. It was damaged during the attack.
I'll look at it. In addition to the UC, Everett and I need your connection to the Milnet.
Yes, he said something about an artificial intelligence. The Echelon system. Something called Icarus and Daedalus?
Another attack happening as we speak. I'll explain later.
Well, the main terminal is in the room at the top of the stairs. Log in G Savage, password Tiffany. I'll open the doors. I would say it's too dangerous. A lot of damaged equipment and hot power lines up there. But until the computers are up, the UC's just a box of bolts.
Recharge me to full, if you please.
I'm surprised anything up there survived the explosion.
We lost nothing critical during the attack.
Well, that's good. I'm guessing this is the universal constructor, or at least part of it. We need to contain. He did say we need a containment for it.
I didn't want to admit that UNATCO could be corrupted, but finally, I had to leave.
Yeah, that room is awful. Guess I have no choice but to head on up. I thought he said he'd open it for me. Let's double check the conversation with Savage here. The main terminals are in the room at the top of the stairs. Oh, he means here. This isn't it. Here we are. Long time. Just me while I track you down, Gary. You've covered tracks well, but I still know a few tricks and a few people, which is part of the reason I'm writing. Ever since I left the army a couple of years back and working for UNATCO, it seems they're a better organization in principle than practice, and I've become increasingly uncomfortable with their methods. I've got my suspicions about other things as well, but I prefer not to get into them over an open line. Doesn't matter. They discharged everyone that didn't come to them right after UNATCO Academy, spouting the party line, so I'm gone as of today. Heard you had your own difference of opinions with military research establishment, took off on your own. I'm not sure what you're working on, but it might be related to something another friend of mine's uncovered, and I'd like to help. Let me know if you need another hand. It'll be good to see you again. Incoming. I've started to pick up signals on the Temblor sensors consistent with the small assault force. I'm not sure if they think that little of us, or if they're just in such a rush to stop us they think this was the best they could manage. Either way, I hope those Hong Kong bots we got from your mysterious benefactor can do the trick. We probably got an hour before they arrive. Could run systems check with the bots before everything goes to hell. Tina Savage. I'm ready about to leave, Dad. Carl and Stacy have done their best to outfit me with everything I need. You know, as a little girl, I never really fantasized about being a spy or a thief or a princess. I always wanted to be a scientist like you. Methodical and careful, that's exactly how you always taught me to work, and that's exactly how I'll be. I know we'll see each other before I leave, but I want you to know how proud I am of you and what you're doing and how glad I am to be part of it. Mom would be proud of you too. I don't know if I can say all that. I'm saying that there in front of you, so this will have to do until I get back.
It won't be easy getting back there.
Oh, God! Just bring up the system for Savage. I'll route Daedalus through your info. Don't worry, there's very little risk. Just bring up the system for Savage. I'll route Daedalus through your info link. Don't worry, there's very little risk.
And here we go.
Oh.
Oh. God! God!
God!
Here we are. Unblink Millnet. Here we go. Well, before we do, let's go ahead and save here. I may not be able to get back, so this is a bit dangerous. Oh, good, it deactivated me.
I'm losing Daedalus.
Oh no, did he lose a fight?
Hold on, something's...
You forgot about the Aquinas protocol. I was listening to Daedalus all along. Waiting.
Paige was waiting for us?
AIs seem to be merging.
And I
Oh
have
dear.
another surprise, Denton. Find Savage in the control room. I have an announcement.
Something went wrong, JC. I'm looking into it.
Yeah, no crap. But we needed our AI to destroy theirs, but it seems that Bob Page was expecting us to do this. In fact, he may have even been planning on it.
Excellent. We're all here.
You aren't in a position to make any demands, Paige.
On the contrary, my mission might have failed, but so did yours. I captured your daughter an hour ago.
Oh dear.
Tiffany.
She's been quite forthcoming. So you were hoping to find a containment unit in the Ocean Lab?
I demand to see my daughter immediately.
Well, like you, we lack certain components of a universal constructor. The reaction modules you stole when you left Area 51 to go into business for yourself.
Don't negotiate.
Oh yes, Mr. Denton. I wanted you here for a reason. Look at me. You interfere in any way, I will kill that young woman. I mean it. I want those components, Savage. You will bring them to the abandoned gas station west of Vandenberg in exactly 1 hour.
You hurt my daughter, and I swear to God.
Bring me the reaction modules.
I think JC had the right of it here.
I don't think we have a choice. Oh, I should have never let her go.
Page will resume production of the Plague if he gets the components to build a UC.
I know. But I can't let them kill Tiffany.
They might have
Tell them
already
you're
done.
sending someone with the components. I'll have my pilot drop me off where they're holding your daughter. Maybe I can rescue her.
That's too risky.
We don't have a choice. Trust me, she'll be fine.
Yes, we've got to try it. Just don't let anything happen to her. Mr. Denton, thank you. Here's a photograph so that you can identify her.
Yeah, the problem is if he follows through with Page's request and gives him the stuff he's asking for, then we lose everything we have to keep him in order, in line, so to speak. We have no way to stop him from just killing her if she's still alive. And of course, the fact he refused to have her speak could be itself be an indication that she's already dead. So we have to be very careful about following through with any kind of negotiation with him. So yeah, I'm with Jace. Do not negotiate.
Tiffany is the last of Gary's family.
Something unexpected happened when I brought up the computer.
Yes?
The AIs joined together into an entity called Helios. A trap Page had laid.
He's always controlled communications. We can't challenge him there.
I hope you keep the UC on a local network.
The Aquinas protocol leaves us no choice but to stay offline. You simply can't use Internet 3 without a machine at Area 51 knowing about it. I don't know what Everett was expecting to accomplish.
I guess it backfired, whatever his plans were.
JC, if you find my daughter, tell her I'm sorry. I'm sorry I had to risk her life.
Tiffany is Gary's only child.
Do you think I'm doing the right thing? Going after Savage's daughter?
Absolutely. Never negotiate with a terrorist.
Tiffany could lose her life.
Never negotiate. You will only encourage more acts of terror. Besides, you're gonna bring Tiffany back alive.
Yes, sir. I'll do what I can to get her back.
And like I said, the problem is if we try to give in to whatever Page asks for, that also means we lose kind of negotiating chips we had to keep her alive, if she even still is, so we absolutely cannot.
Alright, I've landed. You won't believe this, but I have Tong with me. He looks pretty sick. Savage has promised to get him some medical attention. Meet us at the base entrance to the northeast.
Images. Yeah, if it wasn't obvious before, they basically have like 3 models that they use for basically everyone. This game is... The makers of this game really had to work around limitations, but dang if the result wasn't incredible in the end. I'm not sure what he's trying to do exactly. You know that's about to, Well, okay, you do you, man. Okay, I guess we have to watch just to see what happens. Yeah, he just runs away. Attack him. He just runs out of ammo and runs away. Yeah, you absolutely need explosives if you want to get rid of those bots. I think it's over here. Entrance? Yeah. Tracer Tong is here and not looking particularly, apparently he's sick. Did he catch the Grey Death?
JC, hello?
What's wrong?
An error. One of the experiments. I have the Grey Death.
He flew into San Jose and had no way to get here.
I am not a high-order term in the equation anymore. Do not concern yourselves with me.
You aren't dead yet, Tong. Savage will take care of you.
I'm here for selfish reasons. To have access to the cure.
Let's just hope we're able to manufacture it. Savage's daughter failed to get the parts he needs for the UC. She's being held prisoner by Majestic 12.
We should get moving. Tony Maris is on the way to help Tong.
By all means, go. You don't have time to stand around on account of me.
Hop in, JC.
Oh yeah, you don't even get a choice. You just get set off on your way. So that explains why the ambrosia was only a temporary... They keep calling ambrosia a quote-unquote cure, but it really just treats the symptoms, so it wasn't a vaccine at all. Abandoned gas station, Central California.
I'm gonna stay back until you have Tiffany. Then I'll touch down in the junkyard to the south. Try to make a silent approach. If the guards think it's a raid, they might decide to kill Savage's daughter.
Indeed, but they also know that if that happens, they now have no bargaining chips in order to force Savage to follow their orders, so it's a bit of a deadlock. If they are keeping her alive, it's because they know the moment she dies is the moment they lose all bargaining with Savage. But the same as reverse is true, as I mentioned before, so this is a very delicate situation.
How's it going?
Huh? Down, man. It's going down and it keeps going down.
You're a long way from a city. How do you get by out here?
We were living in the gas station.
They threw us out.
The soldiers?
Yeah, I'm gonna sneak in there while they're sleeping and start a fire.
If you ever did one thing you talked about doing.
I know my business, woman.
I'm going in there right now. What's the best way?
Myself. I was gonna take the sewer. See, I got a key.
Mind if I borrow it?
Sure, man. You go in first and scout around. I'll go later when they're fast asleep and won't suspect a thing. Need any hardware? The Army used to have a command post up there. I found weapon mods for...
Give me the accuracy. Oh, wait. I can't carry anything else at the moment.
Oops. For the record, if Sandra from the Hilton Hotel decides not to stay with her father, either because he died or because you took out Joey Jojo instead of him, she will be here. Cacti that don't harm me when I step on them. Interesting. There's the abandoned gas station. So where do I go in order to enter? I don't have anything to show. Night vision. Ah, here we are. Here we are. I can hear enemies, that's for sure. We're gonna have to save here because we're definitely gonna be causing a ruckus. Alright, that's one down. I'll need to get the other guy before I go in. Here. Here we are. Let's get rid of the evidence, since he's right in front here. If an alarm gets set up, like I said, like they said earlier, if they have the feeling there's a raid going on, they're not going to be too happy. I could afford to drop this, and I can afford to drop this. Put this over here.
Hello? Whoever's out there is in serious trouble. Whoever's out there, give yourself up.
Just from the inside or outside? Must be inside, I guess. we need night vision here. Bioelectric cell. Oh yeah, I need to take more of these guys out. Got a key. Activate. Yeah, if they find the body, that might be trouble. One's in the bathroom. Oh, there isn't. Ooh, metal boxes. Now I can see. Alright, yeah, the guy who's hearing this is from behind the machine. Cigarettes, don't need those. Food. Zyme. That's a big drug, apparently. Guess I need to head back in the storage room here to pick those up. Here we are, Nuka-Cola obtained. Alright, there's a fence there, so I can't go through that way. Alright, we're gonna have to sneak in back then. There's one enemy. And I can't use the dart gun because that'll just make him run away and activate an alarm. Alright, these commandos are a real pain in my rear. I need to make sure I get him before. Alright, the less evidence, the better. Now, since that's 50% strength, I'm pretty sure I can use a strength augmentation in my sword to smash it open. That's pretty dangerous. First, let's see what's behind.
Hello? Whoever's out there is in serious trouble. Hello? That's the one. Guy in a coat.
Oh, let's see if this actually does stuff. How did they not notice that?
I have a visual dropping. We have full sanction here.
I can barely see anything now because it's too late. How ironic.
Hey, stop right there.
Contact command.
Guy in a coat. I'm checking it out.
Target my position.
We managed to avoid letting the alarm go off. Wow. And I'll take these, thank you. Let's grab this so I can actually see what's going on in here.
Your father sent me. You all right?
They caught me at the submarine base trying to steal one of their mini-subs.
Do you really think there's a containment unit in the ocean lab?
All we need's a schematic, as long as the main computer isn't waterlogged.
We'll talk about that later. Come on, let's go.
I'm not going back to that base. You want to check it out? Great. Here's a map that shows a back way into the sub-base.
I'll check it out. First, let's get you out of here. Wait here while I deal with the guards.
Right.
Now, I'm not entirely sure if,
Yes, you will go to the ocean lab. You'll help me acquire the universal constructor.
I'm still looking at this Helios entity. Not sure how to capture it.
Alright, no alert went off because I got rid of him out here. And there's a chopper that the chopper's right there, so we can suggest you make a break for it. I'm pretty sure she is marked important, so she can't die, but I'd rather play it safe.
I'm ready.
Make a break for the helicopter. It's in the junkyard.
Got it.
And if I didn't...
Are you sure it's safe?
I closed that door largely so the dogs couldn't follow her, and nor can the commandos see her.
Let's go.
Darn it. Wait. And with infinite strength, I'm not breaking through that. It's like the free cash, though. Alright, well, we successfully saved her and didn't set off any alarms.
Good, you both made it. Dr. Savage will be relieved.
Can you take her back to Vandenberg while I check out the submarine base? I'm gonna make another try to reach the Ocean Labs UC.
Sure, I'll drop you off on the way.
A short little, for lack of a term, don't you? Also, hello, Infinity. I just successfully pulled off a rescue mission, and without setting off any alarms after reloading a few saves. So, suffice to say, I'm feeling pretty good.
Remember, this is how Tiffany was captured. You need to steal a mini-sub to get to the Ocean Lab. The base is a series of interconnected modules, with the subs in the module submerged just offshore.
Well, the good news is, after Tiffany failed to complete the mission, they'll probably think, oh no, they're not going to try again immediately after. That would be extremely stupid. But they underestimate my stupidity. Oh balls. That giant thing is a pain. I guess pistol's fine. Let's master it. Oh, whoops. Oh, I guess I saved right before here. Alright, yeah, this isn't too bad at all, actually. I'm not set very full at all, so I should be able to immediately try this. Oh. The dog needs to be let out. Give me just a moment, please.
The base is a series of interconnected modules, with the subs in the module submerged just offshore.
I'll need to let them back in a few minutes, so I'll keep an eye on that. Oopsie.
Good,
I'm just gonna save again once I get to the other part. Although, technically I have to wait for Savage to finish talking, so I'll wait for that. Then I'll save. Dang, this stealth copter has been really useful the entire time. It's traveled over the oceans.
Remember, this is how Tiffany was captured. You need to steal a mini-sub to get to the Ocean Lab. The base is a series of interconnected modules, with the subs in the module submerged just offshore.
Alright, now we can save here. It's not a big deal, it just means I don't have to watch that cutscene again. Oh, the dog's back. A moment, please. Okay, there we are. I was worried about that. Sure, we'll master pistols here. Not that it's going to help against that thing.
Target acquired.
Well, that big thing was the main threat. Now we're gonna use one of these and... Well, this time I can actually save my ammo. That's not the right code? Oh, come on. Alright, there. Yeah, a glitch caused it to not show up when it was supposed to, I guess. Infinite strength means I can't just blow it open with a rocket, which is rather annoying. I mean, that's part of the fun.
Target acquired.
Gas grenade.
You'll probably come across scientists of mine who were captured and forced to work in the genetics labs. Maybe they'll lend a hand.
Watch him. He hasn't gone far.
I broke line of sight, so... Alright, they can see the light, so I need to do this.
He's still in the area.
Turn off the eyes here and get my sword out. Well, I guess we know I need to do with this one. There, now they can't activate the alarm, at least not in this area.
Something tells me you don't have permission to be down here.
Don't even think about setting off an alarm.
I was just going to suggest that you avoid the guards. You could swim through this tank to a feeding hole in the storage room. The hatch code is 1223. Watch out for the Karkian, though.
Great. Maybe I'll give it a try.
As much as people meme about swimming being useless in this game, I actually think just 1 point in it can actually make a lot of difference. Actually, can I even afford it? Yeah, not have anything else I really need, so... You cannot carry any more of those. Oh my. Here we are.
Someone should expose what's going on here.
Alright, so she said the access code is 1123. Actually, 1223. Go ahead and save here. We'll activate Aqua Lung since swimming in the Aqua Lung thing, despite looking redundant, don't actually do the same thing. Swimming increases how fast you move in the water, while Aqua Lung is how long you can stay underwater, so... Karki in here. Most guns don't work underwater, but most melees will, so... Good thing to be aware of. Yeah, see how much faster I swim?
Sergeant, is that you?
Turn off and turn off.
Hey, stop right there. That's him. Try to get an ID.
Oh, didn't expect him to have a rocket launcher. Well, not a problem.
hear something? That's the one. Okay, drop it.
Don't know why it took him so long to try and fire that thing, but that's a lot easier for me. Should be able to just save now that we've made a safe zone. Crap, I can't let that alarm go off.
Where I can see you. Intruder, I'm dealing with it.
You, Denton? Savage said to expect someone on a mission to the Ocean Lab.
Denton's an old code name from my UNATCO days, but it seems to have stuck.
I have a map of the facility.
Thanks.
My situation here is temporary.
Hey!
Yeah, I'm just pretty sure I'm gonna die the moment that unloads, so.
Lying down. That could be you.
Well, that didn't work.
Lying down. That could be you. Contact. Proceeding is discussed.
Damn it. Only two? What the?
Lying down. That could be you.
Dang. Unit Master of the pistol is nowhere as powerful as the others. I guess that should go without saying, but I do still have Master pistols, right? Yeah.
Lying down. That could be you. Step out where I can see you.
Someone's there. I can hear you. Bogey!
Don't worry. You'll find it.
That's him.
Well, I took out most of the enemies there.
Guard inside.
There. I got the lamb. And he didn't explode on me. Nice.
Regulations forbid us from talking to outsiders.
You Denton? Savage said to expect someone on a mission to the Ocean Lab.
Denton's an old code name from my UNATCO days, but it seems to have stuck.
I have a map of the facility. Also, you can use my login. A. Pinkerton, password Antennapedia. You will need it for the computers in the URV bay.
Thanks. You one of the scientists Savage lost to Majestic 12?
My situation here is temporary. I still report to Gary Savage.
There we are. Dr. Pinkerton, I presume. Guess I should break this open real quick. That's just rifle ammo. I don't need that. Well, assault rifle ammo to be more specific.
I've got a bogey, no ID. That's him.
Yeah, the law weapon is really annoying if they use it, but luckily they don't seem to want to. Guess I have no choice but to go down here. Guess this is the only exit then. Alright, there we are. Augmentations. There we go. Hello, Mr. Scientist.
I'm working.
Of course you are. Oh, this is exactly where I was, huh? Guess I should have known. MJ12. Silencer. I actually do not need this, since everything is already silent. Though granted, if I was running a, if I was running a rifle build, this would actually be really powerful. Exploration bonus. Health, torso. Let's heal that up and grab the next med kit. Ooh, excellent pistol ammo. Yeah, you can tell they're trying to accommodate all the possible builds it could be running by this point in the game. I was trying to remember why I wasn't such a big fan of pistols past the early... They're really good early game, but I guess too many enemies are wearing helmets nowadays.
Someone should expose what's going on here.
I'm sure I can do at least some of that job. Well, here we go. Got everything we needed from here, so... Where's that other door? Oh, it's over there. Are you kidding me?
Scanning area.
Oh, so it did see me. Alright, well, at least it can't see me through this pillar somehow. Maybe it's lined with lead or something?
Company. Gotcha.
He can't get to me, and this appears to be indestructible glass, because I guess that would flood the room. These guys are melee, apparently.
I'm pulling back.
Well, I must leave my buddy behind here as I go underwater.
I'm pulling back. That's the one. Okay, drop him.
I do like the MJ-12 battle music. They've all been knocked out.
Where'd he go?
Oh, I see. This is something I might want to pick.
Hey, stop right there.
Yeah, I can't let you hit that, man. Well, that's good. We're officially inside the sub-base. Well, that's outside. So I could have gone in here or through there.
for the head.
That was one tough SOB.
Okay, I need to go up the ladder this time. That was more annoying than it should have been. Yeah, I really should just not bother with pistols past the early game. There's the door. This implies to me this is going to be the place I go later on in the game. By which I mean later on when I need to get somewhere in order to, when the chopper needs to take me out of here. Oops. Yeah, there's nothing up here. Alright, let's turn off this one here. That guy's got a flamethrower. I do not want to piss him off. Good. Alright, we took out the flamethrower guy without getting caught on fire. That's very, very good.
Bogey!
Aim for the head. Okay, let's do the paperwork on this one.
Bogey!
Broke line of sight, so he should get bored eventually.
Yeah, false alarm, I guess.
That's the one. Okay, drop it.
Here we are. Here we go with the pod downstairs.
The URV bay is in this module. You might not hear from me again. Not sure if a microwave transmission can reach the ocean lab. We'll find out.
Alright, we're just gonna hack the MJ12 net here and off enemies. Alright, good. We took out this security system right away. Oh, we took out this guy. Nanovirus storage container.
Nice work.
Alright, let's hack this in case anything new, but I think it's the same one as the last one.
Remember the briefing. That was one tough SOB.
Well, another gas grenade won't hurt.
That's the one. Okay, drop it.
Alright, so that guy doesn't move as long as I don't give him a reason to. Good to know. Ironic, the ambrosia right next to the vaccine.
Gotcha.
Check your 6. It could be anywhere. He's gone. Let's try to get an ID.
Alright, there we are. Good, some more rifle ammo since, Okay, here he comes. I need to get him when he comes across here. Oops. Double KO there. Alright, there's this guy. I need to get him when I cut him off, and then the other guy I'm gonna have to run away from. Oh dang, he saw me through the glass. Don't know why I didn't expect that, now that I think about it. Here we are. There we are. That's all of them. I got a bioelectric cell out of the deal. Not bad at all, actually. I could easily use that to heal up if I wanted, but we don't know if there's a medbot. I don't know if there's a medbot coming. Karkian assessment. Your report on the aquatic capabilities displayed definite progress. See that continues to have the embryos developed in the ocean lab immediately. Continue all subsequent directly to me. Walter Simons, Eve Thomas. Got it. Help us, Adrian. Gotta help us. They're pounding on the door right now, and the turrets have gone crazy. Send someone to help. I think it was.
I'm working.
Yes, you're being. That's. Why does that seem to strike me with the same energy as I'm helping?
Leave me alone.
No. Data cube, Nasir. The ORVs get a little twitchy if you don't make them. Take them for maintenance. For a maintenance run at least once every 10 days. Use the tech login. Access the door control. If I find one thing in a fin near you running around, I'll feed to the nasties I hear they keep down there, Castor.
You must be Denton.
How?
I've been in contact with Dr. Savage. If you want to take one of the mini-subs, you'll have to open the sub-bay doors. Use the security terminal, log in tech, password Sharkman.
Thanks.
Be discreet about it. It's important to X-51 that I keep my position here.
Turned off all the cameras at least. Here we are. Ocean floor. Oh my. MJ-12 person dead already. How ominous. Let's check the security terminal real quick. Well, this should make things a bit easier for me, at the very least. Oh my, this poor scientist. Might as well take him out there. Alright. What's in these crates? Lamb, bioelectric cell. Good, lots of bioelectric cells here. Alright, well, let's see here. How long have I been streaming for? 3.5 hours about. I think now is a good time to call the stream. Well, we've managed to make some good progress in getting the vaccine, finding the truth behind the cure to the vaccine, cure of the virus. But it's rough going, and it's only going to get worse from here. Alright, well, thank you for watching. Hope you had a good time. I save my VODs for as long as Twitch allows, so if you ever need them, they'll be there. Or if you want to check out some of my older VODs, there's a link to my YouTube channel, my About page. Or if you're watching this on YouTube, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. I should probably take a look at my ending script there. There's a lot of things I seem to mention. I'll see if I can cut that down, but oh well. Until next time, I'll see you next time.